We have a hot one today, and I mean that literally. Probably the hottest day that we have experienced yet in 2023. Excuse me, sorry for that jerk. We're still getting acclimated to a new tripod, and this is serving as a test run for the start of the day. Not a bad one. Pretty smooth penmanship. Thermometer to real life reconciliation for July the 1st, Saturday, 2:40 p.m. 93 degrees, but it feels like 103. Holy shit! We have a heat advisory and an air quality alert. It's a code orange smog alert. Heat advisory remains in effect. 105. Oh, doctor. And your real life looks a lot like this. Now, you won't be able to see the heat.
November 0 Echo Papa, fly heading 290, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
November 220, everybody poops. I hope you appreciate it. I'm sacrificing a hometown airline A350 right now. Good job, how random. Copa 7379 MAX. This might be the first non-737-800 next generation variant that Copa has ever flown into my field. It's not that exciting. It's not something to write home about. Dear Mom and Dad, today I saw this airline out of Panama with a 739 MAX. It's going to go hurtling into my shelter, my heat shelter, along with my boy. Very handsome looking virgin. Since Hometown Airline has chosen to deprive us of A330-900 Neos, Virgin has to fill the void. And fill the void she does. We fill a void in her. Okay, that was gross. Let me get my tripod to pan better. Got the laterals worked out okay. It's the verticals that I struggle with this tripod. The ups and down bouncies, I seem to be panning just fine. The new Nevada one, the 800 next generation variant. Something I've never laid eyes upon, and it is a pleasure to do so in the sweltering 105-degree heat. It makes us feel like we're in Nevada. But I think there's a lot more humidity here. It's part of what makes it so ruthless. But I digress. This is out of Dulles, Washington Dulles. Oopsies, God, lost control of this new tripod for a second. Hot God. My first run-in with the new Nevada one, or Nevada one. Hot shit, I got a Hyman. Hyman here. Hyman and a half, way high. Who is this? Oh my God, is it Skyteam with the wardrobe malfunction? Oh, I think it is, and why isn't my radio working? Dude, that guy's way high. They should be down there around that barrel by now. He must be on a visual, and he might have misjudged it. Why is my ATC man not talking? 26 right. How hard is it? Okay, let's catch up with Skyteam as it sinks like a stone. Oh, this has got to be something good. Come on. Yes! Skyteam's on the go! Yeah! I spotted that coming, and it's Skyteam with the wardrobe malfunction. And there was the go-around call on the radio. You run this way too high. Oh, surprise, it's sun. Oh, and it's got something special on its fuselage. I've just shifted positions. It's the Tide Pod livery. Sun going to signature. Oh. It's bloody hot out here, making it very difficult to accomplish one's objectives. The sweat is stinging my eyeball, and it automatically gives you a headache. Eh, blimey. It's awful out here. We need a thunderstorm to shake things up, don't we, Veg? Right, right. Thermometer to real life reconciliation for 4:35 p.m., 95 degrees, 105, and we are languishing away on the sky meadow. Your real life looks something like this. In order to get an idea as to how excessive the heat is, you will face me and see the sweat. Radar to real life reconciliation for the 5 p.m. hour reveals our friendly southeastern cell, and real life looks like this. It's a full-blown daddy. Look at his anvil head. He's got it in the anvil head. There's a lot of lightning coming out of that thing. Cumulus backdrop, it's always a pleasure. Cumulus backdrop indeed. Look everyone, there's cumulus backdrop. Cumulus backdrop, it's always a pleasure. Cumulus backdrop indeed. Look everyone, it's cumulus backdrop. Okay, let's get ready to take it off the tripod quickly. And away. These real lights are here. Finally, parking spot available on the world-famous South Terminal parking deck, and we have a sight that we are accustomed to seeing, Spirit sitting in timeout. This one has a mask, and there's also one sitting over here. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. We have other stranded spirits. There's a stranded spirit, there's a stranded spirit, there's a stranded spirit, and this masked spirit is now getting underway. That's four wayward spirit aircraft. This weather cannot be helping their operational tempo. Let's see if this A321 no thank you wants to thank just for me and also be in focus. Oh, is this fucking thank you just by happenstance? Holy shit. Holy shit. Just by happenstance, it's effing thank you. It's fucking thank you. Delta 70 heavy to Amsterdam. Let's watch how long it rolls. Yeah, that's quite a bit longer than the average Amsterdam flight. We like that. We like a long time. Oh, just hurtling the middle finger. Passing cumulus oil there. And jetting off into our eerie western skies. Delta 194 heavy to Barcelona is just a 767-300, but maybe it will impress us on this hot evening. By rolling longer than normal. Yep, it's definitely rolling longer than normal. Absolutely it is. Oh, that was good. Very nice 767-300 score. The underappreciated. I know I don't appreciate it. Most of the time I just ignore them. I guess that's foolhardy, but that's plane spotting, if you want to call it that. Groundscape is coming into effect as the Turks enter short final. Winds are a mystery to me because the damn internet connection up here sucks and I keep losing my live ATC. I will try not to complain or jolt the camera. I'm just going to watch the Turks try to settle in. It's a crosswind, I think. That is a good Turkish landing. At last, a four-holer bound for Anchorage, Alaska. It's Asiana 247 heavy. Let's see how long it will roll. That turned into a song without me intending for it to. Sometimes these things get away from me. But Asiana rolled nice and long just for me. And now we'll reel it on in. Here we go, Asiana! Alright!
131 Arnett, snapping, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. Arnett, traffic, clear takeoff, 26 left, up to 21, 30 on CF. Delta 1580, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, line up for weight.
Line weight, 26 left, Delta 1580.
Second Delta 423, contact departure.
423, switch departure.
Delta 1580, Arnett, impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, impasse, 26 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1580.
2160.
Tower Delta 1857, high left, 27 left.
Delta 1857, line of tower, wind 320 at 9 west, runway 27 left, clear to land, hold short of Papa for traffic downfield.
27 left, hold short of Papa Delta 1857. Line of tower Delta 2050 is on the ILS PRM 27.
Delta 2050, line of tower, wind 320 at 10, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Delta 850, RNF slow, Houston right, clear for takeoff.
RNF allowed 2, turn right, clear for takeoff, Delta 850.
Delta 824, on tower, runway 27 right, on its way, wind 32022, gust 33.
27 right, left Charlie, line of 8, Delta 824.
Delta 417, contact departure.
417, so long.
Delta 824, RNF 2 slow, run Houston right, clear. Delta 850, contact departure.
Hey, Delta 850.
Delta 2537, run Houston right, Lima Charlie, line of 8.
27 right, Lima Charlie, line up point, Delta 2537.
Delta 2537, thank you. RNF 2 football, run Houston right, clear for takeoff.
Football clear for takeoff, 27 right, Lima Charlie, Delta 2537.
Delta 2639, line of tower.
Flagship, flagship, flagship on a Sunday. It's Delta 248 heavy bound for Tel Aviv. The Israelites should roll very long on this very hot day. For those of you not in the know, increased heat means increased takeoff rolls. But that was disappointing, Delta 248. That disappointed me. Really should have rolled longer. But it's still a flagship. Feather, what appears to be an A330-300 is sneaking up on us. We were not paying attention. We're just out here sweating. I bet you this is bound for Amsterdam. It's probably Delta 70 heavy. That is my guarantee. Hit the ground and the airplane, then we transition to the airplane. We zoom it in and go for that smooth pan, and hooray! Right there. I've got Virgin 109 Mike Heavy and an Airbus narrow body. Matching it up pretty good here. Oh, Doctor! That's perfect. Crossing the street. We'll pivot to the Virgin. Make sure she's in focus. It's a damn good landing. And a damn good score on my behalf. Thermometer to real life reconciliation for the 4:01 hour. Feels like 101 degrees, and your real life looks like this. It's another flagship on a Sunday. This time Delta 150 heavy in from Lima, Peru. The Peruvian flagship arrives around this time every single day. And just like clockwork, they've done it again. Radar to real life reconciliation for 4:38 p.m. and you will notice a severe thunderstorm warning just to my north. It won't focus exactly, but you get the gist. That's going to be hitting the city center, and it's just west of it. Aircraft are banking to 250, but the storm is this guy right here. It's hard to even realize that it's a storm. All that racket you hear is one of these Hartsfield enforcers getting all the morons out of the far right lane. This has become a new tradition for the morons where they don't have a cell phone lot over here anymore, so they just decide to occupy the far right lane and sit. And every 15 minutes, a Hartsfield enforcer has to come honk his or her horn in order to get them to flee. It's known as German cargo, also could be Aerologic, but today it's DHL. The heat is beginning to overwhelm me, but I'm hoping that some imminent storms will help cool me off. I hope they're imminent. I really do. Hey, there's Delta 150 Heavy who's in from Lima, Peru and has been stuck there for about 15-20 minutes without a gate. It's becoming a real problem, airport-wide, carrier-wide. Bienvenidos a Panama! Soy de Copa! It's a MAX, a 737-9 MAX for the second day in a row. Copa elects to bring us something a little bit different and roll long. Good rotation right past Delta 150. Nice little smokiness there. It's alright, it's still sustainable or whatever they did say. No bankies. I lost it. What is it? How does it go? Bustin' bound Louise, roll me if you want to. Roll if you want to. Without wheels, roll. That is something for all you ladies and gentlemen to enjoy having stuck in your head for the next several days. Don't worry, it's stuck in mine too. Meanwhile, Delta 214 heavy to Rome, climbing away into our threatening sky. 757 off, going to bank to 230 in order to avoid the developing storm to my due west. Bank it hard. There we go. Awesome. Giving us that delta valley. Oh, more lightning down there. Oh, man. It's popping. It is popping. This calls for radar to real life reconciliation. Radar to real life reconciliation reveals small cell developing to my west, spitting a couple of lightning strokes. The severe storm is still occurring up towards the city, but this is a new birth. Real life looks like this, and Tom is here.
Complain about it. You know how they send you a survey after you fly?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes! Air France 681 is departing amongst precipitation. I am being rained upon, so is my camera. It feels really good. Feels really good. What's the tripod? Let's move him a tripod. And there it goes. Bank away. No bankies. Oh man. No bankies at all. A330 having to deal with any winds here. I don't think the winds are too bad. Flying over a tug. The storm to my west appears to be dissipating now. Nice bouncy bounce, wherever you are. That's A330-300. Meanwhile, 757 longs for departure. And the rain has stopped. That's weird. I hope that's not the only storm I'm going to see today. It's wingless. I was leading it too much. And banking, it's banking away. Holy shit, it's another Flagship. I didn't even know this was lurking behind my wall of doom. It didn't even rain hard enough here to make runways wet. That is how brief my interaction with that little baby cell. That's how brief it was. It was sad. I wish I could have known it better. Hey, look, Spirit is stuck. Spirit doesn't have a gate. As always, that's been there about 30 minutes. And Hometown Airline is off to somewhere special.
325, runway 26 left, flighting 290, clear for takeoff.
290, clear for takeoff, United 325.
Delta 1549, runway 26 left on the point.
26 left, line up and wait, Delta 1549.
Delta 1549, fly heading of 290, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
290, clear for takeoff, 26 left, Delta 1549.
United 325, contact departures.
Frontier Flight 1514, fly heading at 250, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Heading 250, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff for Tier Flight 1514.
Delta 2925, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, on a point.
27 right, line up and wait,
Delta
Delta.
2925, flighting 250, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
250 on the heading, clear for takeoff, 27 right, Delta 20.
Spirit wind 1435, contact Atlanta departure. See ya.
For departure, Spirit 1435, we'll see you.
Blue Street 5404, fly heading 250, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
27 right, clear for takeoff, heading 250. Blue Street 5404.
Delta 633, land time at 27 right, line up and wait.
27 right, line up and wait, Delta 633.
Delta 150 heavy, you have no gate, so turn right on the right.
Here comes Delta 71 Heavy out of Amsterdam, our first catch on this 4th of July 2023. It's arriving on runway 26 right. It appears to be floating on tripod-less human tripod because my GoPro is using my tripod. My more robust new tripod. aerodynamic braking. And here, the tripod in question, and here's a little black dog who is suffering in the heat. We'll take this moment to do thermometer for real life reconciliation. Just let me get it ready. Thermometer to real life reconciliation for this 4th of July reveals temperatures of 85 degrees, but it feels like 91. It is excessively humid out here. Where's our specs? What is our dew point? It's 70, 61% humidity. Oh God, wind calm, it's awful. And your real life looks a lot like this. As is often the case, you will not see the heat, so you have to look at me in order to understand what real life feels like. Oh, great. I just got sweat lens splatter. JetBlue 8396, a curious flight number for this A220-300. It was parked at a hard stand. Whoa, that's up quick. Back to Boston must be empty. That's got to be a ferry, yeah. Oh my God, look at that climb out. Jesus, that's impressive as f***. Look at it go. My God, JetBlue, don't stall yourself. The frogs often bring this for Air France 682, followed by the A350 for Air France 688. They switch it up quite a bit. Sinking like a stone and lightly touching down, thrust, reverse, and spoil all over my face. Virgin is here on the very same day that we celebrate our independence from her. Fascinating, isn't it? With the A330-900 Neo finally breaking into the hot, boiling sun, touching down softly. It looks perfect. Good job, Virgin. We're sorry about that whole rebellion. Korean Airlines and their cargo. Flight 8255 to Dallas-Fort Worth. This will be a relatively short hop for this Korean. And as a result, we expect a short roll. Sorry, my tripod was not lucid. It's a lot longer of a roll than I thought. Disappointing lack of fog hole given how humid it is out here, but what do I know? I don't know what the dew point has to be to make that happen. I'll research it and find out and get back to you. In the meantime, just enjoy the Koreans and their cargo. Radar to real life reconciliation for the 6:08 p.m. hour reveals a nice cluster of storms that appears to be collapsing up here on the north side. Something big is rolling my way. It looks like a 200 series Airbus A330. I bet you it's going to Nigeria. It says Nigeria written all over it. Unfortunately, I don't see any fog hole, even though there's rain very close by. I don't know what fog hole requirements are. I'll have to really dig into that one day. In the meantime, enjoy Delta 54 Heavy as we presume it is. Gotta be it. This thing up to my north has begun to get a little bit rowdy with some rumbles of thunder and some lightning. Of course, when we point the camera in, oh, I just saw the lightning! Yeah! Right there, baby! Meanwhile, on runway 27 left, the Turks and their passengers are on short flight. You can see them there. Groundscape coming into view. Let us hope I don't get struck by lightning out here. Let us hope the Turks go around. Seems to be doing pretty good on this final so far. Even though you know there are some winds coming off of that cell up to my north. It is evidenced by his wing wag. I'm too far away for him to do that to say hello. Perfectly front lit. It's a lovely feeling. And the Turks are in Atlanta officially. Delta 222 off to, where is it going? Athens, Greece. It's a Grecian or a Greek. It could be a Grecian. Yes, very good. I still don't see a lick of fog hole. I'll stop bringing that up. I'm sorry, everybody, but it's something I lust after, whatever that means. There it goes. goes off to Athens. Out Athens, Georgia, Athens, Greece. It's Arizona 1. You can barely make it out amongst all the stank airs. Very active taxiways down here. Now this is an older special livery, or state livery. It's on the 700 series. We wonder if a new Arizona 1 will be given birth to at some point in the not too distant future. Passing its brother, a Max. That's a handsome look. That was a good sequence, wasn't it? Arnav to football, Virgin 10, full mic heavy. On the takeoff roll for the Virgin, heading back to London via A330 900 Neo. Still stiflingly hot out here. But no matter, it's rotating off of runway 27 right. Virgin belly. Oh, look at the belly. Virgin belly made me lose my British accent. Oh dear. We have lost the light thanks to thunderstorm tops. It is an unfortunate side effect. I'll show you if you really don't believe me. It's right there, see? Let's focus on Delta 26 Heavy in from Seoul. We've had a very long day, and we're not in the mood for any holding. And they're certainly not in the mood to have their gate occupied. Even the relief crew is exhausted. They have used every last bit of energy they have as a crew, and now they're relying on their wits. It'll be everything they can do just to drive home to Peachtree City. They're so exhausted. So you better get them off this airplane. They gotta go home.
Skywest 4131, Alaska Tower, 126 right, wind 3106, clear to line. 2020 Alaska Tower, 126 right, wind 904, clear to line.
Oh, Delta 363 is just outside of AJ.
Delta 36.
Atlanta departure information, Romeo now current, the Atlanta altimeter 3003. Delta 300 Arnav football, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 170 at 10.
Arnav football, 27 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 300. Tower, Delta 54 Heavy, you'll be ready at the end.
Delta 54 Heavy, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right at Lima Alpha, line up and wait. Departure frequency will be on 1, Delta 1808 Arnav football, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Football 27 right, clear takeoff, Delta 1808.
Delta 1058 Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, line up and wait. Departure frequency 133.47.
3347, 27 right, line up way, Delta 1058.
Delta 1058, wind 120 at 3, Arnav Slaw, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Arnav 27 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1058.